Okay, so this is our movie review for Get Hard. Get Hard has Will Ferrell, Kevin Hart, Craig T. Nelson, Allison Brie. Let's see, who else is that? It's got T.I. in it. It's got Paul Ben Victor, John Mayer. He's got like a small role though. And that is all that I can remember that's necessary to point out, really. I'm looking at the IMDb right now just because I always forget the characters, or not the characters, but the actors and stuff in these movies, and I want to get really, really better about doing that. Okay, so this movie came out in March 27th. I just watched it. Now, I did another movie review on Semi-Pro that had Will Ferrell in it. So I want to preface this by saying that I love Kevin Hart. I think Kevin Hart is adorable and hilarious. And I don't say adorable to be a butt face because he's sort of known for being short. I just say it because he is just so stinking cute and funny. And then Will Ferrell, putting these two together in a movie because Will Ferrell's like so stinking tall, and then having Kevin Hart there, like, it's just, that's already funny to me. So anyway, I watched this, and if you remember from Semi-Pro, I mentioned the fact that you either like Will Ferrell movies or you don't, because Will Ferrell kind of has a shtick where he pretty much does the same thing all the time. To be honest, Kevin Hart kind of does the same thing. He does the I'm short thing. I'm short but spunky. But I kind of think that's funny. Like, I don't mind that. In this movie, I was so pleasantly surprised. I'm not sure how they did it, but they got Will Ferrell to actually be an actor. He's not doing his shtick, and when he does, it's so like watered down. I mean, it's hilarious. He doesn't do the yelling, screaming jokes that he always does. This movie cracked me up. I loved this movie. I thought it was hysterical. Kevin Hart and Will Ferrell, again, they had amazing performances in it. They both did a really good job. I wouldn't let kids watch this at all. I don't know why you would anyway, but no, this is definitely not for kids. There's some nudity in there that's pretty graphic. There are some jokes in there that just you don't want kids to hear. The language, I don't remember there being too much language. But I watched it a few days ago, so I can't really remember. But anyway, basically what it is so Will Ferrell, he's like an investment banker or something like that. No. He works on Wall Street. And so he's like an investment stockbroker guy, thingy. Yeah, those 4 college degrees are paying off, aren't they, Ann? So anyways, what was I saying? Oh my god, this is the worst review ever. Okay, I'm gonna close this because the light, it's distracting me. I'm actually gonna open it because I look creepy and I like it. Ooh, I like it. Alright, so anyway, back to the review. Sorry guys, y'all are getting all pissy, I bet. Okay, so he's an investment banker, and he's really good at his job, and then he's engaged to this chick that seriously only wants him for his money. Well, it turns out that like the police come, and he's getting arrested for embezzlement. They think that he's like stealing from clients and stuff like that, which he insists that he's not doing. So then he meets Kevin Hart, who's like washes his car. He's been doing it for like 4 years, and he assumes that Kevin Hart's been to prison because statistically 1 out of 3 black men will have been to prison in their life. And being that he's a statistical analyst, that's just how he lives his life, by statistics and facts and numbers and stuff. So he's not like racist per se. He's just really, he hasn't seen enough of the world, I'll say. So even though he does say a few racist things in the movie, but they're done comedically, so it's okay. Plus Kevin Hart like catches them on every single one. So anyway, he wants to pay him to teach him how to get hard so that he won't be raped in prison. And Kevin Hart needs the money because he wants to buy a house to get his family out of a really bad neighborhood. That's the movie, guys. That's legit the movie. Will Ferrell eventually tries to prove his innocence, but for the most part the movie is just watching him, teaching him like little prison things so that he won't be somebody's bitch. And what's really funny about this is like you don't get bored with that. Like, it's okay that that's the movie. Like, it's hilarious, the little things that they do here and there. There's some one-liners in there. There's a few scenes where they just do stuff that you're just like, I can't believe they just did that. Like, it's seriously, it's funny. I don't want to say too much about it because with comedies, if you say like this happens, like you give away the joke. So I don't want to do that. But it is super funny. I enjoyed it quite a bit. And then T.I. is in it, who, I mean, I totally love T.I. it's T.I. Like, he's gorgeous. I think he's a fake and a phony, don't get me wrong. I don't believe that he's this hard thug that he claims he is. But I love T.I. I find him to be hilarious. Obviously he's fun to look at, but in this movie, like, he's like the thug, and he's doing this, and, you know, you coming to my house, like, that's his thing. But he pulls it off, mainly because it's a comedic movie, so to watch this little tiny guy who's like the badass everyone's scared of, like, that's funny to me. So if you're a T.I. fan, you'll definitely enjoy it. He doesn't have a very large part, but it's big enough that it's okay. And then the end of the movie, the end of the movie you kind of see coming. You probably see it coming fairly early on, but the way that they get to it, the steps that they take, the story that they tell, it makes it okay, because it's, you know, did I make it crooked? It's still funny, and it's still entertaining, and again, I loved this movie. I will definitely watch it again. So I'm going to give this 2 thumbs up. And I say, I don't think it's in the theaters anymore. March, April, May, June, July. Yeah, it's definitely not in the theaters anymore. Duh, it's not in theaters anymore. You watched it on DVD. Sorry. So it's not in theaters anymore, but it is on DVD. It might still be at Redbox. In fact, I think it is. I think I saw it at Redbox. So, yeah, check it out on Redbox. It's $1.50. It's not on Netflix yet. It probably won't be for some time. I don't think it's on Netflix. If you can find it for $5, which you can't yet, I would say go ahead and grab it. But yeah, no, this movie's really, really funny. I don't know about 25. I don't pay $25 for comedies, so I'd say no to that. But yeah, definitely get it, and I say go ahead and buy it, because you probably will watch it again. Like, you'll make your money back. Redbox is $1.50. This is my math. Redbox is $1.50. So if you watch the movie 5 times in 10 years, like, you've paid for the movie. You see what I'm saying? So I would say go ahead and get it. And with that, the council has spoken! Bye, kids!